Hi, it's Alissa from Maintaining Motherhood, where I talk about simplifying to enjoy life more through motherhood, organization, recipes, and education. Today I wanted to show you what I have in my hospital bag. We're expecting baby number 7, and I'm a person that likes to plan ahead, so I've actually had my hospital bag packed for quite a while now. I like to keep things really simple, so this is kind of an unconventional hospital bag situation. I like to keep it as simple as possible. I've had a few babies now, so I know exactly what the hospital does and does not provide, and yeah, so I just wanted to show you what I pack. Kind of a little backstory as to why I have my hospital bag packed. With our 5th baby, I went in for a regular non-stress test. I had a babysitter come over. I just made a bunch of sandwiches for the kids and said, okay, just eat lunch, go play at the park, and I'll be back. And during that non-stress test, the baby's heart rate would drop every time I would have a contraction, and then he just wasn't moving very much. And so I actually had to be admitted from that point on. And at this time, my husband was in training meetings for work, and so I had kind of a hard time contacting him. I didn't have my hospital bag with me, and I also had been planning what I was going to eat for lunch on the way home. I was gonna go and grab myself one of my favorite lunches. So it was kind of like the perfect storm of everything. And I wanted my husband to be with me more than I wanted to have all of this stuff in my bag. So at this point, my hospital bag wasn't even really packed. And so I was texting my husband and I thought, hold on, instead of having a whole list of things and having it take him an hour to have to try and find every single little thing, what if I just stick to the basics, the things I know I'll need? And it actually worked totally fine. There was nothing that I actually missed in keeping my hospital bag very simple. So just a word to the wise, you don't need a rolling suitcase, one for you and one for your husband and one for your baby, plus all of the pillows and bedding out of your room. In fact, you can keep it really simple and keep it to one bag. So this is my hospital bag for me and baby. One simple bag that I can carry all by myself. Another thing that you have to realize is when you go to the hospital to have a baby, you come home with everything that you brought, plus a ton of paperwork, all of these guides to help you to breastfeed your baby, to manage your medications, to hotline numbers to call if you're feeling anxious or depressed, to flowers people may have sent, to all of the extra things that they give you at the hospital, and a human, a whole other human. So you have kind of a lot that you need to bring home. So keeping it simple, I think, is the easiest way to go. I want to kind of break this video up into 2 things. Things that you do need to bring to the hospital, kind of the essentials, and things that you don't need to bring to the hospital. So let's get started. The way that I pack my hospital bag is probably a little unconventional. I like to know that I can find the things that I need immediately, super quickly. The very first things that I have in one of the top separate zippered pockets are my essentials. I have a hair tie, mints, and chapstick. The chapstick is for me, the hair tie is for me, and the mints are for my husband, because I don't know what he's going to have eaten beforehand, but my sense of smell is crazy and I don't want to smell anything at all. The mints, again, are for my husband, chapstick and hair tie are for me, and these stay in a separate spot because these are things I know I will need very frequently. Okay, so then I separate all my stuff into Ziploc bags. So this first Ziploc bag, this is for baby, all the things I need for baby. Let me show you what I've got. So, a cute little outfit, not just one. I have 2 cute little outfits, and the reason why, I bring a newborn size and I bring a 0 to 3 month size. My first boy, he was extremely small and he only fit into newborn size clothes, and I'd brought a 0 to 3 month outfit thinking that was fine, and it just drowned him. So the second boy that I had, I brought that newborn outfit and that was it, and I couldn't fit anything on it. The onesie would not snap up, the pants wouldn't even fit over his thunder thighs. So now I bring one of each, and I keep it really simple. It's just an easy kind that has the feet and the hands and either snaps or zips up the front. It doesn't have to be anything super fancy, just something to put on them. And then I also have a onesie to go under those, both newborn size and 0 to 3 month size. I think it helps to layer babies in case they have a blowout, which inevitably happens as soon as you put them in the car seat. So then you can switch them out before you actually give them the car. My sister got me this cute swaddle and mitten set for this baby from Lulu, and I do suggest to always bring a swaddle blanket. I think it helps to swaddle them in the hospital, and then also just so that you have a blanket to put over them in the car on your way home. Then I have a small Ziploc bag, and this is for feeding supplies. And I have some nursing pads, and I actually prefer to use the reusable ones. You can get disposable ones as well, but I prefer the washable ones. And these are like a natural organic, I'll link them below. I really like them. And then just a tiny tube of nipple cream. I've bought the huge tubes before, and I find that I don't use a lot of it. So this much would usually last me like 2 different babies. I don't even know if it's expired. Oh, still good. So it lasts for a long time. You don't need a ton. The hospital sometimes will give you a sample, but if you're on the ball, then you can say that you don't want a sample, because this was actually a sample. They left it in my room. I think it was like in the bathroom or something. And when I looked at the itemized statement, it was like $10 for this, but I could have bought 7 this side of Walmart. So buy your own and bring it, save you a couple dollars. And then I bring a burp cloth, but one of the things I'll use this for is as we're leaving, I'll buckle the baby up in the car seat, and then I just kind of tuck this here so that as they jiggle all the way home in the car, they can spit up on this and not all over their outfit and get themselves wet. So then I have my bag. The first thing I have in there, I just have a simple black sports bra. This is something that I'll wear this during labor. Then I don't have to worry about it getting stained or ruined or anything like that. Labor's messy, so black is a good standard color to stick with. Then I also have just a simple robe that I will wear afterward. I find that, yes, I could wear all these super cute clothes or bring a whole other outfit, but the fact of the matter is it's so complicated getting up and out of the bed and getting to the bathroom, and to have more layers, especially pants, I think would just kind of put me over the edge of stress, especially if your baby's fussing and you just want to get back to your baby. I think the less layers is the easiest. So I wear a robe, or I wear the hospital gown when I'm in the hospital. And that's one thing that I really do a lot, is I try to use everything that the hospital has instead of using my own stuff, so that I'm not like, especially taking home dirty laundry. So my baby, I dress them in only the hospital outfits until I'm ready to go. So they'll just give you like a long sleeve onesie, like just a shirt for the baby. And so my baby will just wear the shirt and the diaper, no big deal. And that way, if the baby spits up on that, I don't have to do that laundry. The hospital will do that laundry. And I'll just use whatever's there for a spit up rag, so that I don't have to take that home and do that laundry. I don't want to be taking any dirty laundry home. Also, that's why I don't buy the cute hospital gowns for labor, because I don't want to do the laundry, especially that kind of laundry. So the only thing that I bring from home for me to wear is just the sports bra, and then I'll wear a hospital gown, and then I wear my own robe after, for the time that I'm in the hospital. And then I actually just wear the same clothes that I went to the hospital in. I wear those home, because you're not going to fit into your pre-pregnancy jeans, and you're not going to feel super cute, and you're going to want loose clothing anyway. And so maternity pants are kind of where it's at for the first little bit. So sometimes I'll bring like an extra shirt if I want, but I'll just wear the same bottoms that I came in, and it works. Also in my hospital bag, I will have one of these belly binder things that I'll wear right after. My hips separate a lot. I have the pubic symphysis disorder, and so my hips completely come apart at my pubic bone, and it's extremely painful. And so the second I have that baby, when I've still got all of those good hormones in there, I like to put this not just around my belly, but around my hips as well, to kind of bind those together and to help me to not hurt as much when I'm getting in and out of the hospital bed. I do use the hospital socks while I'm there because I don't want to do the laundry, but I have just some simple slip-on shoes that I can wear as I'm walking around the hospital. Then I'll have my toiletry bag, and I keep it very simple again. I've got just like hotel sample shampoos and conditioners because they'll have like pump soap in the shower, but I don't want to use that on my hair and have my hair be brittle. So I bring these. I bring lotion for me or for the baby. Just super simple makeups. Nothing too fancy. I've got more hair ties in here. Sample toothpaste, and then a toothbrush. So again, really keep it simple. You're not going to the spa. It's just easy. But if you do ask for like lotion for yourself after your shower, they're gonna charge you a ton of money for a tiny little bottle. So bring your own from home. And then in another toiletry bag, I just have like my deodorant and my glasses, so I don't have to fumble for those. And then I have a pack of treats for myself. These are for like right after I have the baby, and then for if I'm not getting food as quickly as I would like to and after I've had the baby. I also have these, which are amazing. This is the liquid IV, and this stuff, you can just add it to your water. It's a clear liquid, and it just helps to like rehydrate you. It says it's a hydration multiplier. So, and it tastes good. So I like that better than like the flavored ice chips that you can have, and that's pretty much, in some of my experiences in some hospitals, that's all that they would let me have is the flavored ice chips. At another hospital, I was able to have like applesauce and just simple foods. So depending on your hospital situation, you might want to bring some treats. But yeah, other than that, I've got like granola bars and fruit leather and stuff for afterward while I'm just waiting for a meal to come. And then stuff to do for after the baby's born and you're just staying there for the 24 hours. I usually want to go home right away, but they usually keep you for 24 hours so that they can monitor you and the baby. So I'll have a treat that I look forward to for myself and a book to read, or I'll just listen to audiobooks on my phone. And then a jacket for me to wear in case it's cold, especially walking around the halls while I'm waiting, like while I'm in the first stages of labor. Oh, and then I bring a phone charger, and my phone obviously I will have had with me. So for my husband, he packs his own bag. I don't pack his bag. He usually will bring like treats and a laptop and a jacket and maybe a clean shirt. I don't know. But he packs his own bag. And then the last thing that you'll need to make sure that you have is a car seat, because they won't let you leave the hospital without doing a car seat check to make sure that your baby is in the car and safe and secure. Those are the things that I do bring. The things that I don't bring anything for recovery afterward. The hospital will provide you with all the pads that you need. They'll provide you with diapers for the baby, a binky for the baby. I just use the receiving blankets there at the hospital for like birth cloths and things, and they do all that laundry. Any sprays or like personal care that you need for yourself, all the like witch hazel pads and the medicated spray and like the mesh underwear and all of that, they will provide for you at the hospital. So I wouldn't bring any of those extra supplies because it's just more that you have to carry around. You can also always request extra pillows or extra blankets. So I'll use those extra pillows to prop myself up after I've had the baby, to nurse the baby. I don't want to be like bringing my stuff into the hospital and then having to do laundry before I use it at home, just because the germs in the hospital. So I don't bring like a boppy or a nursing pillow or anything like that. I just use what the hospital has, knowing I'm only gonna be there for 24 hours and then I'm coming right home. Anyway, if you have any questions or comments, make sure to leave those down below and I will get back to you. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up so that I can make sure to make more like this. Thanks.